I'm Scott Boyer. I'm currently the Chief Lending Officer here at Commercial Bank. I actually started at the bank when I was 19 years old, my first semester at SFA, and just found a place that was very warm and welcoming to a young man, and everybody seemed to enjoy their job, and people had been here for a really long time, and that was appealing to me, and so just kind of started from there and worked my way up through just about every job that there is to have here at the bank at some point or another, and certainly the lending side turned out to be where my talents were, I guess. And just enjoyed that. I love working with customers on a daily basis, and now I get the pleasure of also working with all of our lenders across all of our markets, and that's extremely enjoyable. Commercial Bank was founded in 1901 right here in downtown Nacogdoches. And we've actually been in this location here on Main Street since 1903 in this same spot. We've been blessed to thrive with the community to the point now we have over 250 employees stretched across 22 plus branches all over Texas. And we've been able to grow over the years. We're a $1.3 billion bank as we sit here today. You know, we've always lived kind of with the motto the bank will prosper only as the community prospers. And that's true today. It was true back in 50 years ago or so when Mr. Baker said it. And we really try to live that motto out in all the communities that we're in, not just in Nacogdoches, because we truly believe that is what will make the bank prosper, is being in communities that prosper too, and which is why you see our staff actively involved in community activities and leadership roles and things like that in all the communities that we serve. What I really love about doing business in Nacogdoches, it's the people, it's the friendships and the relationships that we build in all of the industries, whether it's NEDCO or the Chamber or other civic organizations. It's really a team approach. And people that are competitors, at one moment are companions and working together on the team the next. It really is a place where you want to live, where you want to raise your family, and certainly where you want to work. And I really think that's just key to have a thriving community. And it really, I think, makes it really a lot of fun and makes it a great place to live and work and raise your family, like I said. I think that one of the biggest and best things about us is we have a lot of small businesses and a lot of large businesses, but you get access to those entrepreneurs and those leaders, and it's really, really a lot of fun to learn from them and to be able to help them and be able to help each other. Having SFA here in Nacogdoches is huge on so many levels. The obvious one is that we have a lot of our staff here at the bank that are SFA graduates. Most of our executive team are SFA graduates or have a connection to that. And those aren't just warm bodies that fill seats. They're also a skilled and motivated group most of the time. And so that's really a huge benefit to the bank, but also the community as a whole. But bigger than that, SFA is a huge economic engine for our community. Without it, who knows what our community would look like. It would be nothing like what it is, whether it's from the academic side, the athletics side, the fine arts. It brings so many things to town. It's a draw to town. So, as we employ people at the university, professors or staff, they also have families and they bring people to town. SFA retains people in town because of the jobs that it creates, but also all the life that you can have being in a college town. And it really is a special thing to have here and for us to grow, because those people, those employees, those graduates, those family members, they buy houses, they buy cars, they go to the grocery store, they do all of those things that economically make this a much better place just because of the university being here. NEDCO is a critical and vital part of our community. I think from the standpoint of the bank, it's mutually beneficial. I think the bank benefits from having NEDCO, and I think NEDCO the same from having the bank and other businesses a part of it. I think people really underestimate the time and the skill and passion that it takes to attract a business to town or retain a business, or work with those companies to work through city processes or tax situations, things like that. And we're very fortunate to have the expertise with the staff at NEDCO and also the membership to really lead and to try to make those things happen, because some of those things take months and months and years sometimes to come to fruition. You need someone focused on that all the time, and that's one of the true benefits of NEDCO. one of the things that's probably my favorite part of it is it brings leaders together. It brings business people, community leaders, city council type people, county, school districts, SFA, everybody kind of in a common room. So you can talk about the challenges facing the community or the successes, or really, maybe the most importantly, you can talk about the challenges that we are facing and communicate how we go about solving those and putting out accurate information that can hopefully spread to the community on very important topics. And to me, that's one of the most critical things that we can do with NEDCO, that's just on top of day-to-day business attraction and retention.